Hey everybody, once again you are with Patrick with Goodmon Plumbing Services here in Raleigh, North Carolina. Just wanted to show you another, what I believe to be a little more successful installation, a little neater installation of a Navien Tankless water heater. As I told you before, technically it's a condensing boiler, but it does hang on the wall, so for all intents and purposes it is a tankless water heater. This unit, however, is pretty revolutionary to me because, unlike with a Raleigh or a Navien, or a Raleigh or a Norritz tankless water heater, you do not have to have a separate pump and storage tank to do a water circulation system. If you can see down here, this unit has 3 water lines going into it. Actually, what you've got is a cold on the right, in the middle is the hot water return line, and then to the left is your actual hot water feed. This system has a buffer tank and a small pump in it, which basically saves the customer a ton of money, because as you can see, those 2 black pipes that are insulated are going up into the ceiling. And what they do is they travel all the way down around the house. Let me go and show you a little bit of the loop. This line right here that you're seeing, it's insulated all the way around the house. It basically goes around the entire perimeter of the house and comes back to the actual water heater. And what it does is it circulates hot water. So this saves the consumer a lot of money because they are no longer having to wait 2 or 3 minutes for water to get to their faucet or their shower or their kitchen sink. What most people don't realize about tankless water heaters is we usually have to put them outside the house or at one end of the house. It's very hard to locate them in the middle. So they do save space, but it can really cause you to have to wait a long time for your hot water to get to your fixture. So the funny thing is, I believe if you have a 3/4 water line and you have 100 feet of that in your house and you have to wait, let's say that your master bathroom is all the way at the other end of the house, it's a 100-foot run. Over the course of a day, you are basically doing the same thing as heating a full 35-gallon hot water tank. So you basically lose all the efficiency of having a tankless hot water heater. Now, all the people pushing tankless water heaters won't tell you that. I use them myself. The thing is, you've got to have the right person designing your tankless water heater system. That is why the Navien water heating system is so excellent. It did have some bugs when it first came out. You know, they're doing something kind of revolutionary. Right inside the unit, there is a little buffer tank and a pump. So you don't need to buy an extra hot water heater tank or a pump. So you do save, $400 or $500. And the install is much easier. But anyway, the installation today went pretty well. The 2 vent pipes you're seeing, the one to the right, it goes out of the house. That is the exhaust. It basically goes out of the house and exhausts the exhaust gas after it has burned the fuel. And then the one on the left, that is our air that we pull in from outside. The funny story is the heating and air guy that put in this furnace, we each had separate talks with the builder. I wanted my unit to be over there. He wanted his unit to be where mine is. The builder got it backwards and made separate spots for both of us, so That usually happens on construction jobs. You know, how many contractors does it take to build a house? I don't know. It'd probably go better if there wasn't one, and the more you add to the mix, the worse it gets. But anyway, so this is another Navien Tankless water heater installation. And as I've said a few times before, this is raw, unedited. Sorry if it's not the best video quality. I'm taking this today with my BlackBerry torch. I think it's like 720p high definition, but I'm not a videographer. I'm not Francis Ford Coppola. I'm just a humble plumber. And like I always say, ladies, control yourselves. That really irritates my wife when I say that. But my life is all about irritating my wife. It's probably the funnest part of my day. Either that or irritating my father. That seems to be, it's been a good 40-year hobby of mine. So anyway, I could piss my brother off in a heartbeat too. But that goes without saying. So guys, it is, I think it's February 17th, February 18th. I still have a little bit of a head cold. Having a tough time getting rid of it. But I haven't stopped working for 2 weeks. So anyway, this is Patrick Goodman signing out from Goodmon Plumbing Services. Another GPS spotlight.